want to hear about your story.
Actually, I graduated from Harvard Architectural School, and then straight away I joined the firm. But when I was still a student, one of the family trip was coming to your kingdom, and it's always a construction site. And one of the place that I came was the under construction of this building. And I had such a fine memory of this building. And actually later on, we had an office in this, one of the offices in this tower. And first time I came to the kingdom, and in Riyadh, it was an old airport. Not as big as this one of today's airport. And there was one hotel. And my father would go to the meeting, and my mother and I will wait at the hotel. And that was the first experience of Riyadh. And after that, I became an architect, and then, looking at our architects and my father having a meeting to build this building, and building going up. And after 40 years, I have visited again. And it's such a coming back to the origin of Tangye, and it's a very special moment.
What made you go into architecture?
Well, I became an architect by actually not accident, but I knew this is something that I'm supposed to do. I don't know any other field but architecture. When I was young, our family trip was construction site. Everybody goes to London, Paris, a different place, beach resort. No, Tangye family trip is construction site. And of course, Riyadh was one of the destination. So every meal, I will join my father and his team. And of course, the conversation is about architecture. So since I was a little boy, I thought this is something that one would do, being born in Tangye. And so I told my father I want to become an architect at the age of 18 or so. In Bologna train station, airport, in hot summer day, silence of 30 seconds. And he said, do what you like to do. And that was his answer. But I mean, now that I have children, I feel like that 30 second he was happy in one way that son decided to follow his footstep, but the other half is worried because being the good architect is a lot of work. And my father, Keizo Tangye, was fairly famous architect, and he realized not typical architect's life is like Keizo Tangye's life. So he had a very confused moment, I think. But at the end, he said, do what you like to do. Meeting King Faisal for my father was a very special moment. My father was called to visit the kingdom with the kind invitation of King Faisal. After King Faisal saw my father's 1964 Olympic stadium. And so for him, it is a very special introduction, obviously, by invitation by the king. So for us, it has a very special place. And so that's the reason that we feel very close to King Faisal Foundation. I have been away from the kingdom for 20 years or so. And last few years, I've been coming back. And of course, I visit origin of Tangye, which is here at King Faisal Foundation. You cannot believe, but when this building was built It's the tallest building in Riyadh. Can you imagine that today's world, you see so many skyscrapers, and this is one of the shortest building. But at that time, I remember this building was standing tall in this main street of Riyadh. So that was a quite interesting moment that today it is so many different buildings, but still this building is recognized as one of the important building. And therefore, this has been 40 years. My really wish is to see and collaborate with you to see how this building can stay longer. And this is not because it is Kenzō Tange's building, but this was one of the very founder of the kingdom. His name, the King Faisal's name, and the foundation was built on a very strong base. And that's why, not because of Kenzō Tange building, it's because of the foundation was founded here in this building.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very lovely.
Thank you.